We were looking forward to this. Hello, Marlon, by the way.
Hello, everybody. Good morning.
Well, for some people, it is in the morning. For some people, it's like 1 or 2 p.m. in the afternoon.
Yeah.
So.
Good afternoon to you.
Yeah, it was a pretty late night, but we're here, we're alive, and we're loving this matchup between Germany versus Japan. If you had to pick one person from Germany or Japan to do really well in this one,
I would pick Leo. Leo can be a really good game changer.
All right. We're looking forward to seeing that here as they start off on what's the tree line?
Pretty good lineup from Germany, though.
Yeah, I haven't seen this kind of good lineup in a while from them. I mean, I've seen some of their scrimmages in the past like a couple weeks. I don't think I've seen really anything this stacked in a while, and it's probably because they are playing such. They're playing the opponent they are. Team Japan, having won the World Cup from last year, having a really stacked and really tough team to play.
Yeah, most definitely.
Oof, that banana coming close on. I think he hit his own teammate there. Germany having had 2, 3, 4 before they landed on that part. Japan seems to have hit the wall or something. They may have been lag actually, but they still remain in 2 and 3 positions. That's the banana snipe. Still not too much happening here for our German streamer here, Lazard.
Now he can actually do something with this boomerang.
Yeah, no, this boomerang, even if it doesn't get him on the first 1 or 2 tries, the boomerang can certainly extend itself past the third try. He's gonna opt for the better item box though, and a bomb maybe able to pull it off here. No, chooses to wait, hold on to it for now. And you guys can hear them communicating, calling out positions. The bomb is out. Will it contact? No, not just yet. And they head into the third lap with only banana. The banana hits the other side. He barely avoids the other banana, but there's a red shell coming for him. I think no, it doesn't. It reaches the third place person behind him. He's still safe. Lizard, second place.
Ich bin hinter euch, Leo und links. Ich hab 3er Rot auf 4. Ich fahr den rechten Weg.
And there is no updates as to whether there are any German members in third place, but it looks like Lizard is catching up on Icarus. He throws a green just to get rid of the banana, but it isn't able to get rid of it. Right in second place, heading into this last part of lap 3. I guess the green shell, will he be able to bounce it off in the wall and get it off a good angle? Not just yet. He goes for it just there. He got him. Gets him. No, wait. Yes, he did. He got him. He gets him and gets top 2 for Germany at the very end of the race. Oh my goodness. You could hear him call it out too right before it happened. Top 3 for Germany. Oh my God. What a way to start it off after Japan having had first for the whole race. And then a side snipe. He waits for the perfect time to throw that green.
Really good snipe out of Lazar right there at the end.
That was really good because he timed it like he threw it in the middle of his drift. Yeah. That was probably the best part about it, because there was no other way. If he just threw it straight on, it was just going to get him on the side. But fantastic green shell there. Yeah, that was lovely.
Welche Strecke?
Oh my goodness, I forgot to assign the designated scoreboard for this one.
Hier wird weggesniped von Leo.
Okay.
Stern überfahren von Kay.
Assignment for the day. This is going to be our assignment for the day because we got a lot of feedback from yesterday's stream. A lot of it good, but I think the resounding thing was scores.
Yeah.
So I'm going to leave scores to you because you're a numbers guy.
Okay.
And you need the points better than me.
Okay.
So I'm going to leave it up to you. After this race, we'll have the score for you. Oh, 19, 29, 32, 44. But Watson has 0 points.
I couldn't see what he DC'd with either. I think he DC'd with 1, so I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, he must have DC'd then. But he probably got like the 1 point then.
Problem war halt, ihr habt einfach
Bone dry.
Cola DC bekommen.
I guess people can get away doing this. Like,
yeah,
this is the only time it happens on for me. Every time I see this happen, the closest thing I think of is like, what the? What? I'm not sure how he gets that item that soon, but all right. Starting off with Star in 12th. It'll be a little while before Lizard catches on up, but we do have.
Ja, Banane im Wasser.
You have a lot of German presence up there. Apparently 45 to 37 for Team Germany. So go ahead and update you guys on that. Thank you everybody helping out on the Twitch chat. Appreciate it.
Okay, you ready? You ready? Die hat den hinter uns getroffen.
Oh Gott, ja.
And so he's still at the end of the pack here. But it's the beginning of the second lap. He has a lot of time. He gets that golden mushroom. The pack isn't too far away from him at all, but the fireball ain't helping him too much. He's not going to be able to take that
He helped
golden.
him get the chain though, so that was really nice.
Yeah, no, and I didn't think he was even going to get the chain because the two people in front of him were like hitting the item boxes in front of him. But apparently that's not the case. He gets another golden. Item's pretty favorable for him. So obviously the strategy of dropping back, working out decently. Oh my goodness, that draft. Barely avoids it, but he's going to have a golden here, and he's going to opt to use it at the very beginning. There's a lot of golden strats here, but he's going to take this one. This is going to be taking him for a while, and he may be able to reach the likes of first and second place if he's able to execute it properly. He is into third place. Germany, 2-3, but he has to fight a Morton right on his side. Fourth place right now, approaching the item boxes. He needs this item box both for defensive and offensive purposes. There's a sound horn in front of him. He has a shroom in fourth, but a lot of people passing, going up to him.
Oh, the red.
Oh, he was dragging his red behind him. I'm not exactly sure if that was the greatest decision by the German player, but he's in 7th place now, but only gets the red shell. He does see 2 Japanese members ahead of him. One is knocked out. Stars around him. He's able to avoid all of them.
Good stuff from Germany again.
But it looks like it's going to be a slow finish for Lizard, who, after that... Ooh, he passes 2 people at the end.
Wow.
What even happened there? It seems as if 2 people got hit by a star or something that allowed them to lose coins, but Germany takes 2, 3, 4, 6, and 8. Definitely another winning race for them.
2, 3, 4 wollen wir da,
And that ending was a little bit of a question mark, but certainly Lizard not benefiting from his teammate dragging out that red.
Oh, yeah. That red was
a little
really...
bit... That was a little bit unfortunate for him, and the fact that he was only able to get a red when everybody was trimming by him was pretty bad.
ja, eben.
So Germany, regardless, seeming to do well, and obviously it looked like Lizard was on the come up. It looked like he had a lot of momentum for him, but items didn't play out in his favor pretty much towards the end of the race. A single shroom and a red being his last 2 item boxes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Ja, aber das war ja...
He's trying.
Der konnte sich nicht freuen.
So we're gonna talk about Team Japan's lineup. I don't think we have any information on that.
I know Monar, Ikaros,
Armsee, okay.
who are the other 2? I don't know who DTH is.
Ja, Käseland noch.
Alright, well, we'll go ahead and try to get a lineup from
I
them.
think not Kusan. I think there might be Kusan.
Yeah, I feel like if Kusan was playing, we'd probably be streaming. There are no streamers from Team Japan for this one. Anyways, heading into one of the Mario
Ich
circuits.
schieß trotzdem mal die Grüne vor.
Ja, hast du.
We do have Lizard. He has some protection right now. He will be able to hold that out in comparison to like a lot of people's coins being gotten on the first item set. He sees a lot of purple jerseys here. He's going to choose to back that green just to play it safe. Banana being held up by him in 7th place. Triple greens, he has to watch out for his teammate. The green bouncing around, making that job a little bit more difficult.
Oh, the greens. Watch out, Lucio. Get him careful.
7th place right now. Has to watch those greens. The red shell coming back, I believe, for Leo. But Germany's able to still survive.
Der Japaner hat
Not too many Japanese flags up here, but then again, we haven't been able... Ooh, drifts the wrong way. We haven't been able to get the greatest glimpse into who is up here. Last item set of this second lap. Sound horn is going to be perfect for getting rid of this Japanese player if need be. But the red shell comes to him so suddenly.
He should have just used it regardless.
Yeah, he definitely should have. I just questioned whether he had, he just didn't have the reaction time to be able to do it. And now he's in last place. 2 Japanese members back here, though. Japanese bottom 2, but the triple reds isn't going to help him catch up. The pack isn't even that close together. Although if he does get shrooms, it would certainly help. He's going to have to back these reds in the attempts of getting any sort of shrooms. 9th place, last set, triple shrooms should be able to take him to that. Gets into 9th, 8th, 7th. One more to pass. It's going to be his teammate, but oh my goodness, no, he shrooms into the top row. He's still able to get 6 just barely.
Typical Lazar.
And it looks like Germany's able to escape with a 2, 4, 5, 6.
Germany still most definitely
I
win it.
still believe that's a winning race. And coming into this match, take this into consideration. Japan, #1 seed. They're the #1 seed of the tournament before going into the tournament, and Germany, I believe, is number 5.
Klauthoff.
So obviously
Ah,
between
nee,
1st and 5th place,
Schieflein kann man noch als
you might not think there's much of a difference.
Entweder Klauthoff oder
Probably prior to this war, people may have disagreed about whether Germany would have stood a chance to Japan, but it looks like they're treating this quite well, really.
Yeah, Germany is really underlooked as a team. Like they have really good firepower with Leo and Kay and Watson. He can actually put up some points too,
Yeah.
and people just think it's just Lazar, but
I feel
there's also other people in Germany
feel
that
like
can actually put it
in a
work.
lot of German scrimmages, we if we take a look at some of their scrimmages, and we'll get back to you guys on that before the next one. But yeah, if we take a look at that, okay, 89 to 75 after that, after the first 2 races. Wait, 85 to 79. I think I got that right. 89 to 75. Okay, thank you guys for the help on the stream.
Ey, wir haben Top 5.
We're gonna be starting off with DK Jungle here. I'll get back to you guys about how Germany's been doing throughout some scrimmages, but for now, DK Jungle. And DK Jungle being one of the tracks where that narrow start at the beginning, really important. What exactly went wrong for Leslie here, Marlon?
At the beginning he got Reddit, and then from here he's just been trying to catch up. So
It seems like he's been able to do that to some extent, but in the process, I believe he pulled out triple greens, and that may have hit his teammate. But he does have triple shrooms, and it's pretty early into this one to get triple shrooms. So good position. He's right next to some Japanese members. He needs to make sure he gets the item box, but he's gonna play it safe. Fair enough.
ooh,
He needs that super jump.
Germany has good communication too. You can hear it. In
Yeah,
the
no,
call.
you can definitely hear it. You don't have to understand the language to understand that they're constantly communicating. They're only like communicating the most important stuff, and they're not even like including any like complaints. You don't hear anything like about complaining about items or anything. It's really crucial information right off the bat, right off the get-go. 5th place for Lezard, who's been able to catch up, and that's something to be noted because it's very tough to do on a map like DK Jungle where narrow pathways really end up preventing a lot of that. Is he able to pump the board off? I don't think so, but yeah, not exactly today. But I don't know if Germany has the same presence as they did in the past. Ooh, that's a red shell from Team Japan. We do see a lot of German flags here going into the last lap.
Japan's literally top everything.
I think Japan may have.
Japan is. I know at the beginning they said they were top 2, but
Yeah.
they're probably at least top 3, maybe top 4. Right
I would
now.
say even top 4 because we see too many German flags here. We saw at the very beginning of the race. It wasn't only Lezard that was hit. 11th place for him, single shroom. I don't think he'll be able to catch up on this one.
Japan might just bring this GP back.
And even though there was a deficit by what? Around 20 points, we
Maybe
can see
20,
that
maybe
easily
30.
erased.
Japan most likely bought it back with this race.
Yeah, I think they did.
Looking
The
at their
shock.
positions and looking at Germany's positions.
Goodbye, Mark. Lezard will take the points.
And
And Japan passes them at the last
think they
second, and
bottom
Germany
3.
gets top 2.
Bottom 3 for Germany. Wow.
Sehr von mir.
Ja, die erste Red hat uns sowas von...
That was definitely not the way they wanted to end it, but
40.
Germany was up 21 before that one. So they did have some leeway with it. Or sorry, 19. They were up by 19.
Really good GP from.
But let's take a look here. Leo MVP with 40 points.
Yeah, Leo's the game
99,
changer.
95, 115, 121,
Ja, wir sind hinter
121 plus 37 is
Oh, fuck, I didn't
158.
Ja, ist eng.
Yeah.
Okay. So 158 points for
Ja, einfach
Team
158
Germany.
to 170.
So 158 to 170?
Yeah.
Holy hell. So Germany just went from a 19-point...
But wait, watch some DC. So he got the +1.
Oh, yeah,
So
he did.
159 to
Ja, Käse dann, ne?
169.
169? Okay.
immer unsere Strecke drankommen würde.
So 158 to 169.
Wäre auch mal von Vorteil.
But still, for that to even happen in just like one race, that's like really...
Egal, wir
That's a huge race for Japan then.
Die sind nicht.
Zur Not haben wir noch Baby.
But Germany should not by any means, like, they shouldn't be like discouraged at this point. They've been playing really well against top class teams. This is probably maybe one of the toughest teams, if not the toughest team they have to play throughout the entirety of the World Cup.
Ja, wir
And the fact that they were winning for the majority of the races is very promising for them.
Nein, Alter.
And Wario still.
Oh, I really don't think that's what they wanted based on what we
Yeah.
heard out of that call right there.
A lot of people actually don't like this track, but if the right people like this track, and they can just go.
169 to 155 are being told.
Yeah, Jer got 159.
159.
Yeah, 159, because Wasm DC with the +1.
All right, we'll go ahead. So Germany apparently down by 10 right now.
Ja, irgendwie minus 15 und hier 16 irgendwie so. Ich hab grad gesehen.
And really the key to this beginning of the race is to make sure that not only do they have to avoid Team Japan, but everybody from Team Germany will have to avoid hitting each other just like that.
Auch sehr grün.
Whether it be lag or not, they really have to avoid any physical or item contact at the beginning because
Ja, der Typ festladen.
that's what's incredibly difficult on this track towards the beginning of this race.
Now I'm looking for Leo to really show up here, because this is one of his tracks.
And obviously, like, with this track being seldom played, if you can make something your own track, that's definitely like.
Yeah, this is like FA's track. This was our go-to track in every war.
There's a blue shell already coming from last place,
Genau, ich weiß.
so I had to be held by one of Team Germany's, I believe.
That was Wassum's blue.
That's a crazy 8, but he runs right into someone as he gets it. It looks like there's going to be a little bit of a skirmish back there, but he gets out of it better than the other 3 people. And it looks like Lezard might be a little bit out of the pack. He's going to have to do a lot to get back in this one. Triple Shrooms in 9th, but it's going to take a lot more than 3 of those to get back up. Any hopes for Lezard here, you think, Marlon?
He just needs to keep spamming shrooms.
Unfortunately, that blooper. And that blooper, even though you just use it there, it could hurt his teammates as well.
Because this is one of those tracks where you're either up there or you're just trapped in the back. And Lace Hard's getting the bad end of it right now.
Yeah, ever since the beginning of this race, he's been trapped in the back constantly, and it's been very hard to accomplish much of anything else. He does get that star, but the fireball's coming back. He uses it appropriately.
Oh, hitting
Tries to
it.
get Icarus, and I believe he gets him into 6th place now. Finally in top 6 position for Lezard, but from here into the top 5, it's looking unlikely that he gets anything higher, so he's going to really have to fight for the 6th place. Germany in 5, 6, 7. They seem to occupy
a nice triple shrooms.
Majority of middle spots.
So yeah, they're going to maintain their 5, 6, 7 right here.
That bomb though gets
Leo.
And that might be it for Leo. He did lose, I believe, at least 1 or 2 spots there.
Top 4 for Japan.
He lost 5 spots off of that in Japan. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I told you that track is really
Oh my
crucial. If you can just
goodness,
hold
that
top
hurts.
spots,
Yeah, that hurts Germany
extremely
so
deadly.
much. Japan does super well at that track selection.
Vor allem, da fährt einer genau neben mir.
Goodbye, Germany.
That bomb in Leo.
And all of a
that
sudden,
was
from
really
159 to
tragic.
169,
Ja, jetzt
it's not. It's definitely not going to be the same score.
Ja.
Opted
Yeah,
for Cheeseland, so
Cheeseland,
trying to see
yeah.
what they can do on Cheeseland. Japan Go Music Park, another really good front running track.
What's going on, Germany? They had such a positive start.
Ja, endlich.
Seems like the last 2 races certainly not reflective of their beginning efforts.
I wonder if we're going to see Baby Park today.
I really do too.
Because I saw somebody picking it, so I'm wondering if we're going to see it today.
27 plus 9, 36. 36 plus 15. So 51 points for Japan in that first race. So I got 220. Or maybe I'm getting it wrong. Actually, I'll trust everybody else because we're not too hot on sleep right now. 186 to 224 all of a sudden.
Yeah,
A
they're
lead
top
by-
4, and
a
because they got
lead-
bottom 3 too. So
Oh my goodness. Lezard absolutely getting nothing to help him right now. Stuck in 12th place. He has a lot of hope though. This is Cheeseland after all. He is in last place. And Triple Shrooms to boot with it. Should be able to make some progress in this upcoming these upcoming 2 laps here, as Germany does have bottom 2 and are looking to catch up.
Die nochmal
You have to take this this glider strat, which I don't see too
Yeah.
often. Why is that?
honestly, I think the glider strat is better than the other.
Bananen.
They're just driving
strat.
through?
Yeah, but most people they like to shroom early, so they only have 2 shrooms, and
Okay,
they
okay.
usually use the 3rd shroom right there or save it for this part right here.
Okay.
But I guess since he had all 3 shrooms, he was just going for it.
So, do you think it like comes up to like personal preference? I
Yeah.
assume? Okay, so
It
not
depends on your
enough of a
playstyle
difference, really.
too, because
Yeah. Triple Shrooms for Lezard once again. He finds himself in the same position as he did last time around. Ooh, he wants to watch it there. He might have gone out of bounds if not for that pole save there.
Bombe.
Does have two shrimp to be able to make this, I believe.
passt die
But he lost a little bit of
Genau
speed towards the end there.
Yeah, what he should have did there, he should have changed the shrooms because he was already far behind. He
Yeah,
probably would've-
yeah. I don't think there wasn't too much speed gain off that. We do see a lot of Japanese flags here, though. So this could be somewhat
Nice
promising.
goal.
It looks like Lizard is passing him. We do see him trying to pass
Der ist
by
einfach-
one of the Japanese members in 10th place. He gets the 9th place item box. There's a boomerang flying around. Gonna have to watch
Oh,
out
nice
for all
golden.
these peripherals.
This golden
Boomerang
might
walks
be-
him, hits something on the ground. Golden mushroom for Renee. Gets that drop. He's
He's
back
getting
in the
like
pack.
4th, maybe 4th or 5th.
He can definitely get within the pack, within the top 4. He's gonna start goldening now. Last second to the last lap. He passes by 2 Japanese members. He's gonna pass by another towards the end. He's gonna see that cut. 3rd place out of that golden mushroom for
The golden,
For
that's the
Lizard.
best spot to get a golden. As long as there's no shock or any reds, you're good to go.
Incredibly ideal
And
race.
Germany with the top
Germany
3.
back in this war, top 3-5.
Matchstell, Greenstell, Pflanze,
After what
Pflanze.
seemed to be a decline in momentum and the decline in morale, Germany says no to that. They come back, and I believe they're right back in this
Ja,
one.
ich mach den Liebschild.
Good stuff out of Germany right there. Good stuff out of Luso getting the golden.
Top 3, was wollen wir da? 1000
So good, especially for Lizard there, getting that golden mushroom to be able to catch up.
Heller Sunshine.
That wasn't. I'd like to agree with what someone said in the chat there. That didn't seem like we were watching Mario Kart 8 there. Cheeseland, I guess, being picked for that very reason by Team Germany, only because they started off in such mediocre spots.
Now they're opting for
Im Mittelfeld mit
Japan.
schauen,
I'm
dass die
looking
einfach
at this
direkt
Excite
mit
Bike
den
pick.
Excite Bike, the Excite Bike pick, and it's understood, right? It's understandable for Team Japan.
Nice, wieder unser.
They just lost a race by 20 points. They want to be able to get some momentum. That first race obviously being really important. 237 to 255 here.
Viewers hat's grad.
I wonder what it chose. Please tell me it didn't go Excite Bike. Okay. So good stuff from Germany right here. So they should be able to at
We
least
talk about
hold
it.
down top
We talk
2.
about it time and time again, Marlon. But the first track is so important.
Yeah.
The first track of every GP is so important, and when you're able to get track selections like this after it, it can prove to be absolutely game changing.
Yeah. Track picks are a really big thing in this game. Believe it or not. And especially since you keep your spot after GPs,
Yeah.
it can, it's really something serious.
Unfortunately for Lizard, he is not able to keep his spot. He finds himself in 11th place, but he has quite the offensive items to go about catching up. Red shell for him, though, in last place.
Okay, ich ready im Winter.
And track picks do give a lot of momentum.
Rachel, hallo? Okay, ist weg.
We do see Japan in a lot of bottom spots here, actually. Saw 3 or 4 Japanese flags rotating around at Lizard here
And
as he
Leo's just in
gets
first.
another patented Lizard to golden.
Ich hab Schock, ich hab Schock, ich hab Schock.
Oh, I think
somebody has
Germany has
shock.
shock? Yeah, ich have a shock. Ich have a shock. I'm pretty sure that means I have shock. If my middle school German was,
Oh.
and he has a star as well, yo, if it's not expected, they're gonna go for it in cannon. I don't think they can wait for lap 3 though.
Die haben Top 2, die haben Top 2.
The reason being, there can be more than 2 shocks, or
Yeah.
there can be more than 1 shock.
Soll ich anfangen?
Okay.
It might-
There it is.
And there we go. The
That's
cannon
right.
shock gets multiple Japanese members.
Wer kennen dann aber bitte?
It looks like it's gonna get Lizard into 2nd place.
Mal nachdenken.
And Japan was actually holding down top 2 before the shock, so
Was war denn das jetzt?
good shot from Germany to kind of
Ich
break
geh
that
nur
up.
Top 2 runter, ich guck auf
And
die
Lazard almost sniped himself.
He
right there.
almost sniped himself there with that banana. Man, I'm glad my 5th grade German.
Oh, and the blue.
That blue shell, he's gonna have to watch out with this blooper. Not able to get the alignment that he wants to get, but he's still in first place. Gonna use that piranha plant to be able to gain some speed, as this piranha plant isn't gonna be a very defensive item for him, so he needs to get rid of it as soon as possible. But that blue shell granting Lizard that first place. In what really seems to be a Mario Kart Wii-ish kind of race once again, we do have Lizard getting that shock dodge, getting that glider target shock,
What the fuck?
and getting that shock dodge for him.
And it
First
looks
place
like
for him.
Germany's top 2, maybe
Yeah.
top 3.
Yeah. We definitely see that. We have seen them in top spots here. And it looks like he's going to be able to have a very safe finish here.
Schock,
And they have shock again,
aber
I
Ich
think.
bin noch Dritter.
I think, no, I don't think anybody.
Oh.
They were just saying the spam shock if you get it, I believe.
Gedacht, wie-
Oh.
1-3. Well, still pretty deep. Good spots from Japan, too, honestly.
Yeah, no, Japan did really well considering the shock.
2, 4, 5, 6.
Direkt auf der
I don't know. I think I heard Germany discussing whether it was okay to use it at that spot. I think some of them disagreed about whether to use it at that At that glider part or the next one?
In Mario Kart 8, the earlier the better.
Earlier the
'Cause
better. Yeah, fair enough.
It's,
Because
it's scary when somebody else uses a second shock when you have shock, and it's just like,
yeah,
it's like,
definitely.
did we shock? And it's just like, no, there was 2 shocks is a really scary thing in this game.
And you definitely hear Team Germany discussing what they should go about picking. They don't want to. They're really coordinated in this effort here.
Yeah, and both teams are team picking out the ass. So
Yeah.
let's see if the team picks can actually do something.
I wanted to comment on it. I was really proud of my extent of my 6th grade knowledge of German. I took German classes when I was in 4th to 6th grade. I believe that translates to when I was like 9 to 11 years old or something. So the fact that I can recognize that, pretty good. 276 to 298 right now. And we thank Toddy for keeping us updated on the scores. Thank you, man. Appreciate it.
Ice Outpost. You don't see this track too much, but it's a stupid track, but it's a fun track.
Yeah. Well, stupid track in what sense do you mean?
The traction. I just hate the ice and all the sliding, but I mean, it's fun to play, and it's actually a front runnable track.
Yeah, especially with, I think the narrower the track gets, I feel like that translates more to more front runnable track after the first 30 seconds. And for Lizard starting off in the first 30 seconds aren't going to be much of a concern to him if he can avoid that green, which it seems like it can. That green coming within close distance there. First place.
Gets his 10 coins right here. He should be good to go. Oh,
he missed the coins, but still has time. Just to cut down. And what seems to be a really good start for Team Germany. He's not even trailing his green here, so I'm going to presume that Germany does have at least top 2. Although he does bring that green out now. He's at 10 coins, and this should be smooth sailing for Lizard if nothing too bad happens for him, like a shock or a blue shell, but I'm not going to speak too prematurely on that one. And no glimpse into what's happening in the middle pack, but you can see that this front pack is taking away. Red Shell is sent to Lizard in first place, so we can presume that Japan does have second place, so at least some front presence for them. Not too done yet for Team Japan, but Lizard's gonna be able to get that green shell to be able to protect
I
him once
feel
again.
that Lazar is the only one in the top spot. So I see Z-Tron in like 11th, and I see K, I believe, in like they're really not top spots right now.
Yeah, we can see on the mini map Team Germany isn't exactly as close to Lizard as they would hope to be. Fireballs is coming within a hair of him. Oh my goodness, that was probably max range fireballs because he has a pretty decent lead right now. Is that the blue shell? That's a red shell. Gets him at the very end. And I believe Japan's going to pass him off of that. Japan gets first, and I think Germany loses their only promising spot, although he does still get second place. But
2-5.
that's still, okay.
2-4.
Germany gets 2, 4, 6, 7. But the
Not
first
too
place
bad.
is the most important one, obviously.
Yeah, they needed that first place.
Dropping
They
from
really
15 to
needed that
12
first
points,
place.
that's a 6-point difference from being
Wow.
So it doesn't help too much in what is a really close war where every point matters. So, but that red shell, so unfortunate for him.
He got a little greedy with the back spam, and that kind of costed him.
Oh yeah, no, he did. He did
backspam the
backspam before
green.
that. Yeah, no, that's exactly why. I was wondering why he didn't have an item in the first place.
He backspammed the green. It was
And that cost.
he can't backspam until the last actual turn. He backspammed too early.
Ich mache keine Fehler, aber ich shielde alles.
Yeah.
Yeah, he should have just played it safe
Ich
there.
kann den nicht pflanzen und er zieht Dreiergrüne und sniped mich weg, weil er einfach nicht
Really good
gepflanzt
stuff
wird.
from both teams.
It
Though.
really is close match right now.
Das ist übel.
Wenn irgendjemand erwischt, ist immer von
Guys, keep in mind.
Ich sag's noch. Minus 30 könnte noch aufholen.
All right, hold on. Yeah, guys, keep in mind we do have a couple matches left, but if we're gonna take a look at the table for this matchup,
Also, wir haben
Japan and Germany really fighting for who is gonna be in first place here with this match.
Wir haben 2-4-6.
Whether Canada will be able to have a say in it or Finland will be able to have a say in it really depends on the next matchup. We do have Canada versus Finland
Keine Ahnung.
up next, which may be the deciding factor to who advances in Group C. That's going to be certainly an exciting one to watch later on.
I really want to see what Finland can do today.
Because they had such a disappointing start. They didn't have Nike playing for them. Nike being one of their best players for sure.
50-50.
42 to 38 in Japan's favor. So 314 for Germany, I believe. And what is it? 340 for Japan. So,
Ja, wir packen die jetzt noch.
4 more races left.
Wir haben es in der eigenen Hand. Also.
Oh, we have
Oh,
Japan's
Imaro.
lineup.
That's who they're
Okay.
using. That's who that was.
So
That
we
was
have,
Imaro who read it. Luso the
oh,
last race.
it was Imaro. Okay.
Yeah.
So Imaro, Ikaros, Rakor. I don't know how to say the last one. Dieter.
Yeah.
Dieter. I'm not exactly. DTH.
Yeah,
Monar
DTH.
and Gaiji Vroon.
Ich habe eingegreened.
Okay,
And
so
Imaro is he's a really good player, surprisingly.
yeah.
He usually plays a support role, but in this lineup, they've been using him more as he's been more of a
He's been more aggressive.
present up front. Yeah.
Yeah. 2 greens and ooh, second, third, fourth. Okay, we don't know what's happening there with the tracker, but behind a Japanese member, I believe here. Can't afford to miss a fire up in order to stay alive with here. It's that item box. Did he just? No, he's right next to that player. I believe I just heard that Morton here
Yeah.
right beside him.
Gerade der Scheiß.
Gonna have to be very. He hits
Oh,
him on the
he
side.
got
That
him
was good.
nice.
That was good. That was a Team Japan member. There's no way he would have brought that red shell out if that was a German member right beside him. So nice positional advantage for Lesnar to be able to get him there. 2 and 3.
Oh,
There's a red
triple
shell coming
reds.
from him though. Will he be able to avoid it? I believe he is. Able to maybe avoid it. No, there's reds coming for K in 3rd place.
Yeah,
Germany
I don't know what happened
now.
to Kane, but now he got destroyed.
They are now only in 2nd place now, I believe. I think Germany has shock.
Wow.
I think Germany has shock, actually. I think they're coordinating for a target shock, but not 100% sure on this one.
Ich halte meinen Stern, ich hab den jetzt auf 6.
I think they're going to be coordinating a shock for this upcoming, what is it?
Hey, ich hab den Single.
For the upcoming glider part.
Yeah, most likely.
So this could be
Or to get them at boxes.
this could be a change of momentum for Germany, who has, if this information is correct, they will have had 2 shocks.
Oh,
Where
Luso,
did that-
Luso.
The
He might get
banana-
rewarded right here with
That was a
triple
really good
reds.
banana.
Oh.
And now he's at the risk of a boomerang being sent out. Will the shock happen now? Yes, it does. The star comes in. Germany
Oh,
down as in 2
Zitron.
stars. And that's Germany in 2, 3, 4 once again.
Okay, in 2, 3, 4.
2, 3, 5, 6 for now. Lezard getting hit at least a little bit there.
And
Will
that
Lezard be
target
able to
shot
catch
spot
up?
is really crazy because if you get shocked at the end, it'll send you all the way
Yeah.
back.
No, that absolutely ruins 1st place. 6th place for him. Triple shrooms. Will he be able to pass the Japanese member? What item did the Japanese member get? I don't think he got an item. There was a green shell set behind him. Watson gets hit at the very end, but he doesn't have a shroom. And Germany's able to get 4, 5.
Wow.
And what I believe to be 2, 3, 4, 5 for Germany. No, 1, 3, 4, 5. And a resounding win for Team Germany here. As they win that one. Ooh, that was a quick result screen.
Ja, hi Ben. Ich
The
hab
top
versucht,
3
das Team, aber
got
das
34 points. They got 1, 3, 4, 5. And then the last 2 positions I didn't catch, unfortunately. But yeah, definitely a really close one here.
Okay. Ja, ich finde die richtig nice.
And so I understand if we aren't able to get the scores because, geez, because that was a quick screen right there. I was actually trying to go for the scores on that one. Like the one time I tried to go for scores.
Wie viel F ich hab dich getroffen?
Also wenn man
Die Sache war
Yeah.
Sidebike. Bitte
50 to 32. Jesus, Harmony. All right, you're on that.
geht dann, wer ist der Finnland gegen...
You have better vision than me. So Germany wins up by 18 in what was a much needed race for them. They're now they what changes from a near 40-point deficit to 18 points. Unfortunately, Japan gets their Excitebike pick, and now Germany's gonna have to figure out how they can deal with this one. As Excitebike, you've noted it time and time again throughout yesterday's broadcast. But Marlon, talk to us about how this track it really isn't the best for some of their top spots they have.
It's just this track is just too random to be considered a good track. You can actually get on Excitebike and actually front run it, but with all the shrooms and all the just crazy nonsense that can happen, it's just really crazy.
Yeah,
It's a good sniping track. You can just
'cause there's a
throw
lot of
items
straightaways.
and they just go
There's no
straight
turns.
away.
The greens bounce forever.
Yeah, and
And-
back spamming is really crucial here too.
Yeah, Those bananas being laid out by Japan ever so quickly. Not caught onto there by Lizard. As he proceeds into 10th place here. Red Shell. He drags it out to get a Japanese member. Germany in 3 of the bottom spots. And this course, as Japan has planned it, not going well for Germany. Japan doing absolutely well to get into the front at the beginning of the race. Using the track in their best interest. Triple shrooms for Lizard here. He isn't far by any means, and he can shave off a lot of seconds with the grass on the sides. He's going to start using
He's gonna
these...
save it for the end right here for this last turn, and he's gonna
save it for, yeah, he's going to save it here. Shave off as much time as possible, and he's able to get from 8th to 4th on this one. Germany 2, 3, 4. They have the majority of top spots here. 2 shrooms for him in 4th place, but the reddish shell is coming for him. Or maybe a member right next to him. There's more red shells coming, but
and they all have.
it looks like a Japanese member is right behind them. Another shroom for him. He's going to be able to shave off even more time, but watch out for the piranha. Ooh, that was super close. He's not able to get the item box because of that piranha plant bump.
Oh,
even more reds coming for them.
Oh, no.
Japan is within eyes distance. He can see the win within his reach, but will he be able to reach him? Japan within closing distance. Does Japan?
Oh, he back spam. No. Oh, he still made
He
it.
still made it though.
Wow.
And the red shell doesn't get him in time, but Germany gets 2-3. 2, 3, 4, 5 for them, and wow, oh my goodness. Okay, so based on what was happening in the first 2 laps, it did not look like Germany had any top spots at all. It looked like Japan broke out to a really early lead on that track.
And then with all the reds, it looked like Germany was done, but they still managed to fight back.
I think Japan was actually banking on Germany kind of holding on the top spots until like towards the end of the race, because then they could easily come back or more easily come back. But I think Germany got into a better position to get shrooms and come back over time than Japan. Ooh. That ending was super close. The fireballs bouncing left and right. That red shell that may have gotten
definitely
Japan.
up now with that last race. Or
yeah, I think
really close.
I think it's got to be around tied. But that red shell did not get Germany. That red shell was there. That red shell didn't get Japan towards the end there. That could have been an even a bigger race for them.
Japanese.
It was 364 to 372, so I got that one wrong.
And then 42 to 40.
42 to 40 for Germany from that one. So 406 to 412, and it looks like a 6-point deficit. Oh my goodness. Okay, so from a 30-point deficit, from a 30-point deficit before this Grand Prix, now to a 6-point deficit with 2 races left.
Good stuff from both teams.
It really is, and the resiliency from Germany to be able to come back. And additionally, some of their shocks have been coordinated pretty well to be able to get them up there. And the trap picks they have selected all work to their favor. Japan with that Excite By pick, they would have hoped for better there. They're certainly not able to go Japan's way as Germany able to get multiple sets of, well, one set of triple shrooms for 2 players, I believe, and they were able to make a huge comeback on that last race. But for now, Dolphin Shoal, 2nd place, right behind the Team Japan member in 1st place. Lizard, treading very carefully here. This is a very popular place to backspam, especially if they don't have any red shells or any shells at all behind them. But of course, choosing to play defensively as you should in this game.
I'm honestly surprised to see Germany go for the Dolphin Shoals pick, seeing as both teams like this track equal amount. So this track was pretty neutral for both teams.
I think Germany was just hit behind them. They no longer have 2, 3, 4. But I think Germany's really gaining on this Japanese member, and I think CK or Mark in 1st place. For 2 players, I believe, and they were able to make a huge comeback on that last race. But for now, Dolphin Shoal, 2nd place, right behind the Team Japan member in 1st place. Lizard, treading very carefully here. This is a very popular place to backspam, especially if they don't have any red shells or any shells at all behind them. But of course, choosing to play defensively as you should in this game.
I'm honestly surprised to see Germany go for the Dolphin Shoals pick, seeing as both teams like this track equal amount. So this track was pretty neutral for both teams.
I think Germany was just hit behind them. They no longer have 2, 3, 4. But I think Germany's really gaining on this Japanese member, and I think CK or Mark in 1st place. I don't know what happened to the Team Japan member, but he falls back even more. And Lizard now joins his teammate for a top 2 on Dolphin Shoals. Doesn't seem to have anything slowing them down right now. Going into the last lap, he shoots right into that red shell.
Ja, und der
He must have not seen it. Japan losing all of their top spots.
Bananen.
There's a set of triple reds in
triple
third.
reds.
Yes, triple reds in third for Japan. I believe Lizard wasn't able to get rid of that second one as it showed on his screen. So more reds coming. Japan could have top spots after this one.
Kann keine mehr blocken.
We'll have to see as Lizard approaches 6th place with this one. Gets it out amongst it is
Oh,
a boomerang.
That was
He
really
could
good
be able to do
item.
something here.
Oh,
This is a
he fell
narrow
off the
pathway
eel.
here. Will he be able to reach?
Him falling off the eel kind of costed him
Yeah.
because it slowed him down a bit.
I don't think he'll be able to do much of anything about this race now.
Unless
Triple shrooms
yeah.
though. He might be able to pass. Oh, he makes it on. He gets those shrooms though. Will he be able to pass him at the end?
my
No, the bullet bill says no. The shock says no.
my
And he's
God.
stuck in the rocks there as he will not be able to do
Lazar.
anything and gets slotted in a horrible position for the race. Germany ending in bottom 2.
Ich hab den gerade eben erst angemacht.
Japan, definitely a race win for Japan in what
wow,
seemed to be.
Lazar.
This was the race to really set the tone for the last race. And it looks like Japan has a pretty substantial lead going into this last race here.
Wow, Lazar just tossed so hard that whole last sequence.
He would have been, I think he would have been set to go if he did not hit that rock.
They would have won the race if he would have got not 12th. If he would have got what he would've had.
If he was in a really good position to be able to pass him. But I think what really messed him up was the part onto which he got onto the ramp.
Oh yeah.
Because he got off on the very side of it, and he was trying to compensate. He was on the very left side before the ramp. He wanted to steer really close, really to the right to be able to stay on the track. And that alignment really screwed him over. He hit the rock, and because of that, he wasn't able to get a smooth shortcut. And that further explains why he got bullet billed, why he got shoved in the rock. A lot of things led from that slight mess up, and really unfortunate for Lizard, who's done really well throughout the entire
Top 4 wäre jetzt für einen
entire war, really.
Ich glaube, Top 4 wird
Ja, das
reichen.
machen wir auch.
Holy hell.
Irgendwo im 10er-Bereich, denke ich.
Plus 20 for Japan going into the last race. Oh boy.
Gott.
Oh Gott.
Electrodome is not seeming like they wanted, not a track like it doesn't seem like they wanted this track too much.
A lot of people do not like this track, and I can see why. I can attest for Germany as to why they don't like this track.
If we do have the correct score, it's 441 to 459, but we know that the deficit is around 20 points. Going into this last race, Germany may be able to do something with this last track. They are only down by 18 points, and nobody in this World Cup has so far gotten a bonus point. They're definitely in a position to be able to net at least 1 point. We'll have to see whether they are able to do.
And Germany kind of took over early with the top spots because all those drafts.
Germany
This is one of those tracks where you just draft and draft and draft and draft and draft, and you just have to take up the momentum and just go. But Germany with the nice type 4 right now. So
Yeah, they do have top 4, and that Shroom is able to give Lizard a little bit of a lead here.
Nein, da ist er.
A lot of communication. You have to be you have to definitely be expecting what will be a super close race here.
This is looking really good for Germany.
Definitely a really intense atmosphere for this German Skype call. Lizard doesn't have the concerns that everybody else will have in calling out the majority of items going around him. There's a triple red. There's a blue shell as well. Whether it's for Team Germany or Team Japan, we do not know. But we do not see the blue shell in play, so I believe. I think that's a Team Japan shock. 2 stars being used there, and I think Team Japan is coming up. Yes, Ikaros is now in first place. Japan with top 2 right now. Germany has to step up. Japan top 2-4 in what was an incredible shot coordination by Team Japan.
That was the only shock so far too.
That's their only shock, and it might be the game changer. A Piranha will make sure that they can't even pass them.
So he can actually do something right here and get this wiggler.
He's not able to get Team Japan there. Unfortunately, it doesn't look too good for Germany as they head into this last part of lap 3. The banana not going to help him at all.
He needed shrooms, and it's crazy because the 2 people in front of him got triple shrooms, and he got a single banana.
He's not, okay, he gets triple shrooms here. He gets the draft. He needs to start using these shrooms and needs to be able to hope for Japan to mess up at all. But I don't think that's going to happen. This should be a win for Team Japan.
Nice
He gets in the 5th place, though. But I believe Japan is going to win this one off that super successful shock. Japan, I think, denying Germany from that bonus point.
And good stuff from Yamaro with the 41 at GB. He actually did pretty well this whole war.
die ersten
And even if they don't
Plätze.
get the bonus point, Germany did super well, as you said. What a close and intense match. Good games to both teams, as Germany not exactly able to pull it out for that last
Germany
one.
kept it close, but toward the last 3 races, Japan just started to pull it away.
Yeah, no, the last race. Okay, that Electrodome pick, it looked like it was going to go well for Germany, actually.
Yeah,
even though they didn't like it. They were actually doing very well. But Japan, in the only shot that they get, they executed really well, getting 2 star dodges, coordinating it really well. And I think Japan has practiced Skyping. Well, they did practice Skyping for the 2014 World Cup. I'm not sure if they practiced it for this World Cup.
That's a good point. I'm not sure if they Skype or not.
Yeah, so if that's Skypeless, that's even more impressive.
That was a really good win from Japan, though.
But congrats to Japan in what was a really good win for them. Holy hell. 474 to 510, I believe. So no bonus point for them, as we expected.
Ich glaube, das war der Unterschied jetzt.
But Germany, a lot to take away from this one. Hello, everybody. How are you guys doing? You're on the broadcast right now. How are you guys feeling after that last match?
Bad.
Sad. Sad. How come? How come?
The last 2 races were so crucial, I
Yeah.
guess.
Yeah.
Before
Yeah.
that, it was so close. And now, wow.
So,
Yeah, Electrodome was really sad because you guys had like top 4 and then shock.
Yeah. So talk to us. Okay, so there were 3 shocks total that match, and we don't too often see some of the shocks happen on Mario Kart 8, and for them to be so coordinated. So you guys got 2 shocks. The first one, remind me on what what course you guys got for shock.
Sunshine Airport, I think it was.
Yeah, and I had shock, and we didn't coordinate it pretty well.
Yeah, it was the one on Sunshine Airport, right?
I was thinking we would target shock them at the cannon, but others thought we gonna target shock at the next glider, so we didn't use all our dodges.
Oh, okay. So you guys were like a little bit confused.
And it sounded like it
I see
too.
that because we heard,
and it kind of showed too in the like.
We heard you guys like saying, "Oh my God, you guys were like complaining or something that like right after the shock." So we interpreted that as like miscommunication of some sort. But Japan, let's talk about that last shock at Electrodome. Did you guys see that coming? That
wasn't our shock. We had a shock at Cloud of Cruise. But Electrodome was Team Japan's shock.
Yeah. We definitely caught that. But like the level of coordination, because I don't. Do you think that Japan Skypes?
No, well maybe, I don't know. If we Skype, they probably do as well. But if we don't Skype, they probably
I think
don't.
some of them.
Yeah.
Okay. Because they coordinated that shock pretty well. 2 of them activated stars right before the shock came up, and I was wondering if they would even be able to do that without Skype. But they did really well. What was going through your minds going into the Electrodome? Because I know when that pick came up, you guys were a little bit disappointed in the Electrodome pick.
Electrodome is almost like last race when something happens. Like I played Electrodome in close matches last race quite often. And after lap 1 we had top 5 and they got shocked in 2 stars, unfortunately.
It was kind of heartbreaking to watch.
Yeah, because we really realistically, if we're gonna be honest, we were like pretty much rooting for Germany all of that war.
Yeah.
Just to see any possible upset. I think the fact that you guys pulled it pretty close is cool regardless. But I guess like, what are your major takeaways from the war? Like going into the next one. Do you know what your next matchup is? Because I believe that's next week.
Canada, I guess. And
Okay.
Brazil.
So I guess you'll be tuning into how, because Canada is playing Finland later today, and obviously you guys really did well against Finland. Also, talk to us about that matchup, because you guys did a lot like really well, considering Finland was doing well before the World Cup. Why do you think you did so well?
I guess that night he didn't play was a really big
All right, yeah. The straight up answer, the honest answer. All right, fair enough. All right, guys. Any last comments to us? Any last I don't know, question for us, or any last comments for the stream before we head on out?
disappointed from the result.
Yeah. He'll bounce back.
Yeah, it's
Top 3 still advanced. You're looking good right now.
Yeah,
And I just want to add, I'm the perfect meat shield. I can shield everything.
That's what every person with 40 points says, Mark. Come on. You gotta have a better excuse than that. No, I'm kidding. No, that must have been it seemed like a awful war for you. But yeah, definitely great either way, even though that you guys lost, you guys definitely showed up really well.
Yeah, it was a really good war.
I
It
look
was
forward
fun
to seeing
watch.
you guys in elimination stages. Hopefully, you guys make it. We believe that you guys will make it, but we'll see you guys probably next weekend. But thank you guys for stopping by the interview. We'll see you guys next time around. Good games to everybody.
Good job today. Good luck in your next matches.
Yeah. Take care, guys.
Thank you.
Thanks.
All right, that's it from us, guys.